A first group of white South Africans that applied for refugee status in the U.S. are expected to arrive in the country today. In a statement, the U.S. State Department says the white refugees, the Afrikaner refugees, are victims of unjust racial discrimination. South African government has dismissed unfounded allegations that the white Afrikaners are being targeted for persecution and discriminatory laws in South Africa. Last week, Friday, the South African Deputy Minister of International Relations and Corporations, Alvin Botes, spoke to his U.S. counterpart on the matter. For more on this, we are joined on the line by SABC News International Editor Sophie Mokoena. Sophie, so last night we saw the first group of refugees, I think it was about 49 of them, leaving South Africa, expected to arrive in the US today. What do we know about this process? What do we know about them? Perhaps just give us some details.
These are 49 white Afrikaners who have applied for refugee status in the United States of America after President Trump signed that executive order claiming that white Afrikaners are being persecuted in South Africa and there are discriminatory laws that are marginalizing the white Afrikaners. This has been dismissed by the government of South Africa, including majority of white Afrikaners and other race groups in South Africa. They left yesterday around 9 p.m. on a plane to Washington, where they are expected to land at Dallas Airport later today, local time. Then they will be transported to Texas. That's where they will be. We are told that the Homeland Department will be waiting to process them. This story has attracted international interest because at this moment, the government of the United States of America has been deporting majority Africans from the African continent who are in that country. Some of them are refugees, others don't have papers. And this has raised some criticism that the process was too quick to process this group of white Afrikaners, while majority of those who have been deported in the United States of America are people from countries such as Mexico, and we expect others from the African continent to be exported to other countries in the continent after discussions with countries such as Rwanda. And therefore, this has again put America on the spotlight in terms of outlook, this administration on issues of race and equity.
So do we know the privileges or perks that this group of Afrikaans South Africans get? I mean, obviously they're arriving in the US as refugees. What do they get? Are they able to, you know, there's a lot of news circulating around, whether it's true or not, we don't know. But what do we know about the group arriving? Where will they be working? What will they be doing? What do they receive as refugees there? And what do they leave by leaving South Africa?
It's not clear what will be the perks for them, but what we do know is that America currently has adopted English as the only official language. And therefore, if they have children, they will have to shift to change from being educated in Afrikaans as a medium of instruction to English. Let's start there. Secondly, the Department of, or the State Department, Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State, his spokesperson told me or sent me a reply on Friday after I asked questions around their status there that they will not divulge the names and how the process was done, including what they are going to do there until they have decided to do so. And therefore, information directly that we can say is authentic is very sketchy. Maybe today we will get more details when they arrive. Our team in New York, Show and Bryce, And Nick Harper in Washington will be following this story, and Nick will be at the airport when they arrive, even though it's very difficult to get access to them, including when they were living here in South Africa. It was very difficult to speak to them on record or even get them on the video because there were restrictions.
Yeah, indeed. We saw that as we tried to cover that story. Sophie Mokoena, thanks so much for talking to us. We'll have more on that, on that particular subject in the next hour here on the programme.